of the show. My name is Valentine, and we have James Silas.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
my goodness.
Just bust the mic.
It's a good day. It's a good day. In the studio with us, Lagos, we have you join us. Please join the conversation by sending us messages on WhatsApp
Absolutely.
0809 4440981. That's 0809 4440981 to send a message. .com/smooth91 FM.
And you can tweet at smooth981. Hashtag is grapevine981. This is also a very good time to plug the Smooth FM website. So please go ahead, www.smooth981.fm. Make sure you check the blog section because there are top stories on there for you to enjoy.
Somebody is fine. It's getting engaged. A lot of people are debunking scamming, but say I shall scam small before.
Seriously?
Yeah. Some of the highlights on the stories this morning, very exciting stories actually. We'll be looking at the list of those who were nominated for those who were given awards, those nominations, and those who won Vanguard Awards, talking about Mr. Elliott and the nominations of the MTV Video Music Awards. First, we'll start in our usual tradition on the Grapevine 91 that is proudly brought to you by Verve, the new video by Good Girl LA.
New song, new video, because this song is also from her just released EP. And I think, let's check it out, right?
I love the name though, LA Confidential.
LA Confidential.
Fantastic.
But it's not very unique though, you know, right?
Please listen.
Okay. I'm just saying.
Bed.
Is that we count the minutes? Seconds. Going downstairs.
I know fine like a dancer, but no big like a tapira. But baby, I get agenda. I wanna love you forever.
Let's just
Copyright. They remove the video.
Because I'm loving you now.
Oh, I was just rocking to that. Valentine likes to kill my buzz.
No, I don't.
What have I done to you?
There are real issues that we need to be mindful of.
Real issues for real.
Really?
Well, James, did you see this video?
Oh yes, I did.
What did you make of it?
I think it's a very colorful video. I loved the vibe. It just had the whole carnival, what I call it, a summer feel.
Hot girl summer.
I really loved the colors used in the grading. I think grading was very beautiful. Even if I saw it on my computer, I can only imagine what it would look like on a high definition and TV screen.
That's right.
Yeah, and for the song, it still has that same vibe, that same beautiful that makes you want to smile. And then what's her name?
Good girl LA.
I'm a fan. I mean, I've seen her perform live on stage.
Really?
Yeah, my guy Sagi is also handling business for her. So she's in good hands, and I really love the music. This song actually reminds me of I don't know. Will I say reminds me of sort of? It's similar. If I'm a DJ and I'm playing, I'm on deck. I'll mix the song with a Flavor and Harry song. It has similarities.
That vibe.
I could almost say,
come.
Remember
that song?
The one with this guy, Timaya.
Yes.
Even Selence, it just has that vibe. I could almost say, oh, who wrote this song for her? If he has an input, I won't be surprised. Or maybe the producer just touched a few things that are similar to Harry song's music as well. But above all, it's a beautiful song. I love it. Something I'll have on my playlist as well. It's beautiful.
Yes. Afrofusion artist. Her real name is Euphemia Ekuma. Good Girl LA released, yes, like it was mentioned earlier, she released a song as part of her EP, LA Confidential, and we're anticipating the song. But the video in particular, you're right, James, it's very colorful, it's really catchy, it's nice. One of the questions that Fola re-echoed, I thought about it, she said it, was how did you get on that basketball?
Oh, they will have
basketball
like maybe one of those
or something get out, but that was nice. I like exactly. I like when you put some form of adventure in your videos, and she featured his as a love interest in that video. But Fola, you had a few thoughts to share about this.
Okay, so many thoughts to share. First is I have to commend her team, because before the EP came out, there was a whole lot of buzz about it. I kept seeing it all over my timeline to the point where I had to go and check, like, who is this, Good Girl LA? And I have to say that, initially it was, I didn't know if her name was LA Confidential or her name was Good Girl
Yeah,
LA.
LA,
But then I figured out I think LA Confidential is the EP
Yes.
and Good Girl LA is her name.
Mhm.
Now this particular song, I listened to the whole EP on Boomplay, and this particular song is, I think it stood out for me. It's the one that really caught my attention, and I'm glad that she released the video for this song first, because it's really good. It's going to give it a lot of buzz and a lot of hype that it deserves. As for the video itself, it's colorful. I like the fact that she's a very fine girl. And I just kept looking at her, yeah, baby's fine.
Yes.
And
you wouldn't expect that voice.
Yes. You would see her face and you would think she's going to go, oh. But I mean, that strong vocals.
She's a strong girl. And there's something very important that you highlighted when we were talking about this song before the show started.
Yeah.
How it is that she's always infusing sports.
Yes.
A sporty vibe to her video.
This is her second video that she'll be shooting in a sports venue.
Arena, right?
There's one particular song she released before the EP that she shot the video, at sports venue. The guy was working out and she came with her friends to work out and she stepped up to him and all that.
Is it far away?
I think so. Yeah.
Bless me.
No, not Bless Me. I think it's Far Away.
Okay.
Anyway, so it's a good video, like you said. With all the technicalities, grading, its color is good. Everything is fine. I would rather listen to the song over and over again than maybe watch the video over and over again, if you know what I mean. Yeah, but it's good.
All right. News flash though. She was meant to be in the studio live, but she's late.
Yeah. And
Next
we're
music.
finding her for that.
Next song. This time around, it's an audio by a guy who's always checking in. Ukenn, shout out to you, man. This guy is always proactive with his music.
He's an OAP too, an off-air personality. Ukenn, this is Get My Heart, right?
So quick one, this Ukenn guy, is it the same guy that's played for Two-Face?
I'm not forgetting.
I think so.
I
He
think
was
we
here
should go.
once now. I think he mentioned
This
it.
guy that plays for Two-Face now.
Yeah, he plays for Two-Face.
Yeah, like backup, just backup.
I think
Possibly.
he
He's
did,
done a lot
I
of
think he
backup
did
singing.
mention. Please, one question. Adenike is a lawyer as well, right?
Yeah.
Studio. Let's go.
Hey, nice.
You are my lady, and
This is the part where,
James Silas.
Yeah,
You like it?
love it.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, why?
Specifically because it's not your regular bang bang junju, the love music and stuff. Even though it has that flavor, I think there's a Maggi flavor of,
It's party jollof.
Just saying.
Okay.
I mean, they have to send the check and
it's okay.
invoice to me. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, but for this song, yes, it's different. Ukenn, like I was before the song came up, I was asking. He's that guy. I think he's been on the show before. He's put out something before. It was quite nice. Yeah. He's done backup for, I think it is Two-Face or Tubaba. So I love it. It's it has that. It's high life. It still joins that whole summer vibe, that whole festival carnival kind of groove or vibe. He has like one of those. I don't know if it's a phone video. They call it viral, but I don't like to call it a viral video. It's just one of those simple things they do in the studio. Not just to push the audio, but I like it. It also reminds you of all those past greats like Orlando War, Osita. Those guys. It has that vibe, and then it's pidgin mixed with English. Very simple, very easy to listen to. I like it. And we don't have a lot of artists that make music like this. We can actually count them, at the top of our fingers. But I like the vibe. The only little thing I have, against it is I feel like it ran for like 4 minutes, 10 or 15 seconds. I don't know if a lot of us have that favor, patience to listen to music for this long. If a DJ is playing, DJ will never play a song for 4 minutes. So, except they are playing it in those weddings, those where you have older people, but a lot of young people, even music, don't have that patience to wait for so long. And that's why I'm not going to play it over and over again. All right. So, but I like it. I
really admire the fact that I admire his resilience. First of all, this guy buzzes me, says, "Dude, please play my song." One thing I appreciate about you, Ukenn, because I know you're listening, and I appreciate the fact that you're very resilient about pushing your songs, even if we know, as much as we know that you do not have that much needed support to get your sound to the far ends of the earth. But I know that it's going to definitely get there. He's a guitarist. The song that he featured that he released that brought him to the studio first was Special Star. And this time around, I like how he switches lanes. Tries different flavors of songs.
Yes.
He delves into this, and I do not fault him for making it 4 minutes long. It's a perfect Owambe song.
Yeah.
At birthdays, at weddings. Guy, you can dance. Imagine the entrance song at a wedding reception.
Wedding reception. Now
play the song anytime, any day. I am really impressed by how far he's come. It's not been long since the first release to this one. So shout out to you. You can get my heart. It's a nice. It has a nice ring to it.
It definitely does have a nice ring to it. So I've known Ukenn for quite a bit. I've seen him sing in different capacities. And I have to say that, it is time for Ukenn to find his own sound. Like, find your sound, find your space, and stay there. Because sometimes, yes, you're versatile, you can experiment with several sounds, but you can only experiment for so long because you need a place where your people can find you and you can start to build a consistent fan base. Now you've established the fact that you can sing, you're an artist, you're creative, find your sound and stay there. If high life is what he wants to do with this song, I say he can do it. And right now, indigenous sounds like high life music, is definitely,
it's selling.
It's selling. So, there's so many things he can do with this.
Was there anything wrong with him experimenting with different sounds?
No, that, like she said,
if you're not coming artist,
people
you
want
cannot
to
do
be
that.
somewhere. There's an audience that wants to wait or buy your music. But if you from today you move from R&B to high life, you're confusing us.
You can't do that as a starter.
Yeah.
If you're already established, people know that, hey, he's a hip hop artist,
and
but
he
can do Afrobeats too. But we need to know who you are first. And when we've acknowledged and we accept that, you can now
do whatever you want. Then this is
around.
his second single. Maybe we should just still look out for what's coming next.
Okay.
The song was produced by Lucky Benjamin, mixed and mastered by Me Kind. The viral video was done. The viral video that
Mickey Me, not Me Kind.
Mickey Me. Sorry.
Yes, and shout out to that guy. That's the guy that produced and worked on the whole of, in fact, back-to-back Brimo's albums.
Mickey Me Joseph.
Yes,
that's his full name.
He's a fantastic
Shout out
guy.
to you, Mickey Me. Apologies for the first.
Mickey Me Joseph. No, he's good. His live productions are something else.
Yes.
Fantastic. Ladies, if you just joined us, send that message to WhatsApp 0809-444-0981. We'll have a few messages to go through. Tyre from Yaba says, today is High Life Tunes. Where is Denike? You guys allowed me with
What is it with Denike?
James, you would have enjoyed her company.
Yeah.
Also, why are artists scared of album and go the way
because people will not buy.
Very simple.
And Marie sent a message. Says, sounds like Timida Kolos. I know say,
yes, I agree with you.
That's true.
It's in that vibe.
That's true. Yeah. Peter Telofari says, now this guy's song is a real sense of what I call Afrofusion.
It's high life music, bro.
Okay. Cool song, talented brother, not bad at all. Kudos to you guys for protecting good music from time to time.
Every time. What do you mean from time to time?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Abednego Norris sent in this one. It says, "Good girl, LA never disappoints." I'm a real big fan of how this tune is a major banger. I love it.
Okay.
You can actually mix the song with
Someone
Quick
quit.
and
Yes.
One Baby Valentine song. Yes, can't remember who sang it, but thank you very much. And somebody else sent in this one, Victor Silva. Victor Silva says, "Ukenn, my guy, proud of his consistency." Still the Grapevine 91 brought to you.
Ziggy has a message. You didn't take Ziggy's message.
We do have to go on.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
We'll be back.
We'll be back.
My name is Alpha, and music to me is the most potent form of human expression.
This is what
Music, life. Music to me is love.
Ukennology.
Speaks
I
to the
think.
soul, so keep listening to Smooth 98.1. Love music, love life.
We've never been scared of the unknown because in its mystery lies greatness. Some wait, hoping for their dreams to come true. We chase our dreams down. They keep searching for answers. We question the answers and discover new possibilities. Why? Because we dare to choose different. We choose us. We choose firm. Ask your bank for your Verve card today. Verve, the rewarding way to make payments.
Nothing but new music on Smooth 98.1.
Guilty trips, indulging, spoiling yourself, treating yourself. It's called a lot of things, but at the end of the day,
What?
it's one of these
We're
two
coming back
things.
immediately after the
It's
ad.
you making yourself feel better for the hard work. Let's
But
call
I'm
it
not-
a
he's not going
reward
to play
for
now.
all you go through every day. The traffic, an impossible boss, or
See
maybe
it,
an
man.
over-demanding client.
See,
It's making up for ticking your special someone off, saying something wrong because in that moment you were letting it out, failing to keep a promise, or maybe plain old showing up for your friend
Okay.
or showing them how important they are in your life. Whatever it may be, what really makes it pop is the assurance that when the moment comes, you step into the store, restaurant, spa, mall, or the game arcade, and you've gone through the hassle
it's when we are
of choosing
going.
the perfect
I
gift
got it now.
or
She's
the
After the
perfect meal,
45.
queued up at the payment stand till your turn comes. When you bring out your Verve card to pay, it will go through
Do we have
always.
ad at
No
45?
network errors,
Okay.
no miscommunication, no rain on your parade, just something you can rely on to come through for you as you imagined. Your Verve transaction is swift and effective and is made. And as you walk away, you feel lighter, happier even, because a sense of satisfaction would creep in and you would enjoy the knowledge that you can reward yourself, indulge, or make up for whatever it is. That is why I use Verve, honestly. That certainty that my payment will always go through. When I look at my guilty pleasure, all will feel right with the world again. That's why I choose Verve. You will need to indulge soon. Hook up with the assurance that you will get what you want when you want it. Ask your bank for a Verve card. Visit www.myverveworld.com. That is www.myverveworld.com to discover the reliable awesomeness a Verve card offers. Hi, my name is Adesuwa Tomi.
This is Deyemi Okolawon.
Kira Hiwatch.
And you're listening
Listening to the Smooth Breakfast with
Ayo and Valentine.
All right, and we're back on the Grapevine. We've been, listening to great music. We had Pina from Good Girl LA, and of course, we had Ukenn with a brand new high life tune,
Get My Heart.
Get My Heart.
The Grapevine 91 was brought to it is brought to you by Verve, because we're about to get into the gist.
Absolutely. Remember, you can watch us live on YouTube and drop your comments in the chat box. You can send us WhatsApp messages on 0809 444 0981, and you can tweet at Smooth91FM. Hashtag is Grapevine981.
So our friends on the Breakfast Club, yes, I said our friends, they featured Jidenna. They invited him for an interview, as they usually do for different celebrities. Now, Jidenna was the most recent host. He explained to them why, because the question was posed, he explained to them why Nigerians are perceived or are known for scamming. Now, this was what Jidenna says, our brother from Enugu. He says the reason why Nigerians are known for scamming is not because we're bad people, but because we're smarter than a lot of people. So as criminals, he said, we're going to be the best at it. And so we'll be the best at hacking and everything we do. Now, the singer went on to further explain, he was asked, now the question was posed, I think, by Sid about asking him if he had ever scammed anyone before. He first said no, and then he remembered and says, oh, I did some things in my past. I used to sell chains from Chinatown. I get it for cheap because in my hood, I know all the latest jewelry, and then I get the cheap ones and I take it downtown Boston to sell to white people, white boys. He said that was a scam. Interesting. Guys, your thoughts on Jidenna's interview and everything he had to say?
It's burning my body.
Look, we have to, sometimes you want to face your reality. In the sense that you say we are good at everything. The same way we celebrate our athletes out there, whether in another country or representing our country outside. The same way we have our medical doctors, our professionals, and what have you out there bearing our Nigerian names and maybe not representing the flag in all cases. But like you said, we are probably the best and we are smart, very smart people. So in every field, both criminal law, both professional law, both wherever, we just might be the best at it. It's not particularly a great time to make fun of this situation, But I mean, what else could you have expected Jidenna to
A lot.
respond to it? Because you know how that show is. If you are a fan of that show, you know that it wasn't even going to have an easy pass when they start having this conversation. But sometimes I feel like, or on the other side of my brain, I'm saying, as much as they are publicizing these people, the whole 409, the whole scam and everything, $10 million in cash and blah blah blah. Sorry, our politicians are doing worse than these guys.
Yeah.
I don't see.
That's how I feel about
I
it.
totally disagree with.
I disagree.
That's how I feel about it.
I see Valentine. I disagree. I disagree with the strongest of terms.
Yes.
So in my own place, there's a Yoruba adage. I'll try to translate it in English. It basically says, a child should not use left hand to point to his father's house. Jidenna, since he used to dress like colonial master, let's talk. He's always been problematic when it comes to things Nigerian. He so much wants to identify with us, but he doesn't get the basics. This is the same guy who came to his father's burial and went to one abroad interview place to go and say that he had to come with guards that carry AK-47s because he was afraid of being kidnapped. See, when you go on a show like The Breakfast Club, this is a show where, we have, it's widely listened to and watched all over the world. This is an opportunity to represent your country since you want to identify with Nigeria, right? And they ask you such a question. Now, the question is problematic because those guys obviously have an agenda that they have a picture, just like every other Western media, that they want to paint. Yes, we get it. Some Nigerians are giving us a bad name. But when you're on a platform like that, see, if I were him, this is my father's house they want to paint bad. Just in the news a few days ago, an Ivy League university in the US graduated about 50 or over 50 medical students. Over 40 of them were Nigerians. How is that not making headlines? There are tons of Nigerians in that same United States who are doing amazing things, who are cutting, scaling walls and doing all sorts of beautiful things. If I were Jidenna, that is what I'm going to counter with.
Or figurative walls, though.
Yeah, figurative walls. You know what I mean?
I understand.
That's what you counter with. You do not help the narrative along. What is it? Nigerians are smart, so when their criminals are extra smart. You're giving. Oh.
He probably just got it all wrong. Well,
he got it all
obviously
wrong.
got it all wrong. The funny thing is a narrative that's been channeled across different fora, and this continuous conversation really needs to be had. Someone like Jidenna probably just caught up in the frenzy of Breakfast Club and forgot himself and forgot
why he was there.
Wanted to add some comic relief to the whole conversation. But the truth is, in every sphere, just not to sound political, but in every part of the world, we know there are different there's different taglines that are attributed to different nationalities.
Exactly.
You won't see somebody from the UK and tag the person as Staba. You won't see somebody from the United States and say he's a gun runner or somebody that shoots people up.
Or a serial killer.
Something like that. So these are realities, harsh as they are, but we need to really live up to owning our own narrative.
I think that every Nigerian who has a platform, who has a legit platform and has been given an opportunity to represent Nigeria should always strive to paint Nigeria in the best possible light and counter negative narratives and stereotypes.
All right. Let's move on now to the 36th MTV Video Music Awards. It happened on the 26th of August 2019. The 36th MTV Video Music Awards held at the Prudential Center in Newark, New Jersey for the first time. It was hosted by Sebastian Maniscalco. Nominations were announced about a month earlier. Ariana Grande got 10 spots. Taylor Swift got 10 spots. Oh, by the way, can I say to talk about Taylor's performance?
Did you watch it?
Missy Elliott's performance. Fola, you raved on and on about Missy Elliott.
When she got on the song "Get Your Freak On," I was like, "Yeah, take me back." Oh, Missy, but she lost weight.
And you don't like her anymore because of that.
Fat people like us can no longer identify.
Fat.
Wow.
Or
You're saying it for yourself.
Pretty hot and tempting,
Oh
Oh yeah. So Mr. Elliott won the Video Vanguard Award, and I really loved. One of the highlights for me was the video by Jenna Jackson to her. She calls her Jack as a pet name that she gave her, and the sweet words that she gave to Missy Elliott just made me get a bit emotional. But it really underscored the fact that you need to work hard, and as hard as you're working, even at the time when it doesn't seem like everybody's or anybody's noticing, it goes on to leave prints on the sands of time. But James,
I mean,
your thoughts on
I
the
think you
whole
said it already. For someone like Missy, if when we think about the 90s, 2000, and those music, the songs that we that we grew up on, and we realize that, and then coming to now, you just and then every now and then they're honoring one artist, or then you're wondering. In fact, she's so as in right now, a lot of people don't even know, might not even remember Missy Elliott. If they say mention, she might not come to mind.
90s born kids
Do you
don't know
understand?
her that much.
So, but it's a good thing to see that those people or somebody like Missy is getting honored or recognized for all she has put in the past. One of the things that actually saw on social media, they were asking people, that's her song. Is it worth it?
Can you work?
So can you they now stop at that part where she goes, whatever she said there, So it's just fun, and I mean it's beautiful to see people getting rewarded for whatever they put into. Even as much as I don't feel like anybody has the power, any platform has the power to validate how good you are, whatever, but it still.
But sometimes
feels
it feels good when you get the acknowledgement.
Yes. Yeah.
Some more notable awards were Video of the Year, won by Taylor Swift for You Need to Calm Down song. Artist of the Year, you definitely do not like Taylor Swift, do you?
No, she just has white girl drama.
Hello, she's good, very good. She's the highest paid female artist.
I know she's good. I know, I'm not denying her goodness.
Forbes.
She made a political statement with her performance at the VMAs.
She's always making statements.
Artist of the Year winner was Ariana Grande. Best pop winner was Jonas Brothers with Soccer. That was really fantastic to see everybody kissing everybody. Best pop anthem was Megan Thee Stallion, her first Moon Man that she got for Hot Girl Summer. Biggest song of the summer.
I think it is.
Nicki Minaj and Ty Dolla $ign. And the song of the summer winner Ariana Grande and Social House for Boyfriend. That's the song. And Fashion Trailblazer was won by Marc Jacobs. Best Direction was won by Lil Nas X for Old Town Road. And then Best Visual Effects was won by no other than Taylor Swift, by the way. Moving on. Ed Sheeran has decided to take a break for a while because he needs to focus on his wife. Y'all, what do you think?
Husband goals.
They always.
But please, husband, in case you are listening, don't focus. Go and work bring money home. Please don't focus.
But James, would you take this kind of break for 3 months?
My brother, we're in Nigeria.
3 months. So the two of us be looking at each other hungry.
Do you know how much the guy would have made already to say he wants to go on break? Even when he says he's going on break, the break will be not going on stage performing or whatever. But royalties are
flowing in.
The songs that
credit alerts are dropping.
iTunes, all these platforms are raking in good money. So I mean, we're different, my brother. Ask me that question.
Please. People like us work smart.
Please.
Work hard
People,
too.
get out there.
But Ziggy sent in a message on WhatsApp because we're rounding up. We need to take those messages.
Yeah.
Ziggy says on Jidenna, LOL, Wale does a way better job at protecting our image, to be honest. Jidenna does not handle interviews about Nigeria well at all. But he was there to promote his project, so his politically white response, I guess.
Yeah.
On Missy Elliott, the greatest icon. Megan Thee Stallion won, that's all. I don't really take MTV awards too serious, so just feel good awards. Peter Tolofari here says, I have my reservations about the MTV VMAs as I usually do. Some people did not really deserve the awards or categories, but what do I know? My own highlight is Camila Cabello and Shawn Mendes' performance. How can you get so close to a lady's face and not kiss her? Self-discipline is another level.
Bro!
Probably just brushed. MI from Akoka sent in this message. MI says, I think I like me I am a classic man, Jidenna. All right? This young OG vibe about him is getting him bamboo sticks. I couldn't, Missy Elliott's performance, I couldn't see it for anything. These Instagram generations should watch and learn. That's how stars do.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
I agree.
And a final message from Tega.
Checker from Satellite Town says, "Good morning.
Fola.
My name is Fola." Okay. It says, "Who are you, Fola Valolo?" Great song from Good Girl LA. I just hope the other songs on the EP are that good.
Yeah.
Talking about Brother Jidenna, I guess he's trying to say that we can do great things when we're giving the right environment to work in. But the matter, the bro just pulled the trigger at us. Dude needs info management.
That's right. And special thanks to everybody who featured on this show, especially James
James
Silas.
Silas.
Thank you very much for having me.
Plug up, please.
James Silas is James Silas on social media. Just if you on Twitter, just type James Silas. My name, my handle will come up.
Yeah.
What will come up again? My picture. You see
Everything.
me. You just if you watch Instagram, Facebook, I'm just everywhere. LinkedIn, self.
James
I'm everywhere.
Silas. James Silas everywhere.
You find me.
All right.
And go check out LA Confidential. The EP is out, is due for release this September, so watch out for that one. The video is up on YouTube, so you can watch as well. Good Girl LA with Pina. Another song that we featured on this song, fantastic song by Ukenn, Get My Heart. Go follow us on Twitter at Smooth981FM Lagos. Type that hashtag Grapevine981 to listen to the full versions of the song and watch the video. The Grapevine 981 was brought to you by Verve, and special thanks to everybody who watched on YouTube.
Yay.
Shout out to you.
Bye.
Coming up next.
All right. Coming up next at the top of it at 9 o'clock is Lagos Talks 981.
Good morning.
Fine on the Smooth Breakfast Show.